Hi everyone! In today's class, we have a holiday flow class. So if you're finding yourself getting busy for the holidays, maybe getting ready, maybe shopping for some presents, or maybe even heading out to meet some friends and family too, and you find that your schedule is getting a bit busy and you just want to move or take a break, then try this class. So we'll start at the top of our mat. Go ahead, ground your feet. Okay, maybe shake it off. Maybe even draw circles with the hips. Okay, just maybe getting some movements to help you ground yourself on the mat. Okay, and then when you're ready, grounding all through 10 toes. As we inhale, we'll reach the arms up. And then as we exhale, we'll reach down, taking your time as you fold. Okay, you can hang out here. Maybe bend one knee and the other. Maybe even, hold on to the elbows and swing the body. Go ahead, side to side, or just be still. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. The inhale will come up halfway. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. We'll already step back into plank. Okay, go ahead, we'll find plank. And then from here, okay, so as we get acquainted with our body weight, draw the belly in, maybe pushing round a little bit extra at the upper back, active through the legs. Yes, if we're holding blocks, lifting those up. One more breath. And then from here, let's shift back first into downward facing dog. And then any movement in down dog that you like. Again, bending one knee and the other. Maybe hips will shake side to side. Okay, we're going to get into the outer hips. Okay, we'll angle that right foot, press the right heel down, and then keeping that leg straight, we'll bend at that left knee. Okay? And then just reaching through the right butt. You can even shake that hip side to side. Okay, one more breath. And then we'll switch on to the left foot at an angle as you press that down, keeping that leg straight as we bend through that right knee. Then as you stay here, you can be steady, or you can even wiggle the hips side to side. One more cycle. Okay. And then from here, we'll come back to downward facing dog. One more breath. Then from here, we'll look forward, knees will bend as we make our way back to the top. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll rise up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, we'll keep moving. Inhale, arms will lift. You can look up if you like. Exhale, we'll reach down. Inhale as we come up halfway. And as you exhale, palms down, we'll step back again. We'll find our plank. This time, we'll bring the knees down. Let your chest move forward for a modified chaturanga as you bring yourself down to the floor. Point back through the toes. You can adjust the feet depending on how your lower back feels. Inhale, we'll lift up. You can find baby cobra, maybe slightly higher cobra. Okay? And then into downward facing dog. Okay, this time we'll lift that right leg up. Open through that hip, bending at that right knee. Breathing in and out. One more cycle. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll switch on to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Okay, you can open at that leg, bending at the left knee. As we breathe in and out. And then from here, we'll reset that leg. Left foot comes back, staying in downward facing dog. One more cycle here. And from here, we'll look forward, knees can bend, walk, step, baby steps to the top. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale as we reach up, rising up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Next round, inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Then as you exhale, we'll step back again, finding our plank. Okay, you can do it modified again. Maybe for others, keeping the knees lifted, you can hover halfway. Breathing in, straighten through the arms for up dog. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, this time we'll come up into our high lunge. Inhale here, bending into that right knee. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. We'll step that left foot down as we straighten that right leg out. Okay. Now as we stay here, you can use your blocks. Okay, so I'll show it with blocks in a moment. Okay. And then let's roll that left hip forward as you fold. Okay, go ahead, you can wiggle the hip side to side. If you're on blocks, you can adjust the blocks at any time. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll rebend that right knee. Okay, so we can bring our hands down, we'll step back. Breathing in. Then as you exhale, you can continue to transition any which way into downward facing dog. Inhale, left side, inhale, left leg lifts. We'll step it forward in between the hands. And then we'll come up into our high lunge first. Inhale here. Go ahead, bend into that left knee, keeping that back leg active. Inhale. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. Right heel at an angle, right foot at an angle. And then we'll straighten that left leg out. Again, you have the option. Bring your hands on a higher platform if needed, using your blocks as you fold. Okay. That right hip can roll forward. You can wiggle the hips side to side. One more breath here. From here, we bend that left knee, hands come down. We'll find our plank. Inhale. Then as you exhale, you can choose to hold plank if you like. You can skip this transition. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. And as we stay in down dog for 3 more cycles of breath, pushing away from the mat, know that you can bend the knees, okay, at any time. One more cycle here. We'll look forward, we'll step walk, or maybe others will jump forward if you like. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Okay, quick outfit fix here. Inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And as you exhale, we'll make our way back again. We'll step back, finding plank. Okay, you can choose to transition, you can hold plank. Okay, but mindful of the breath. Breathing in again. Into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg will lift. We'll step it forward in between the hands. We'll come up again to our high lunge. Inhale, quick itchy nose here, breathing in. And then as you exhale, we'll twist, hands come together. Okay, we'll hook that elbow into that right leg. Okay, and then as you turn, maybe right palm can come onto the back. Okay, you can find a half bind if you like. Okay, maybe even bring the arms out into a T. Okay, do whatever you would like with your arms. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Hands come down as we step back. Inhale. Choose your transition again. And then into downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, we'll come up to our high lunge. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, we'll hold that twist. Hands together. Left elbow, right elbow rather, to that left thigh. Okay, so balance the effort. As much as you're twisting, back leg is pressing up towards the ceiling. You can play around with your arms. Okay, maybe half bind, maybe again out to a T. Breathing in and out. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands come down as we step back. Okay, again, choosing your transition as we make our way into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Okay, notice the breath. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. Okay, from here, we'll look forward. Knees can bend. You can step, walk, or maybe even hop lightly. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, next round. Again with the outfit fix. Inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Maybe others, you can choose to jump back. Know that you can always step back first, okay? And then choose again your vinyasa. Choose any back bend that you like. And then into downward facing dog. Okay. Inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, this time left heel, press it down. We'll come up into our warrior two. Okay, bring your arms out into a T. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, arms will lift up towards the ceiling. We'll hinge forward halfway. Okay, so we're adding a bit more effort at our side body here in our side angle pose. One more cycle. And then from here, we'll come up, we'll find reverse triangle. Let your left hand reach back or maybe wrap around behind. One more breath. And then from here, hands will come all the way down as we step back. Inhale. And then as you exhale, choosing again into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Right heel will ground. We'll come up into warrior two. Arms out into a T. You can adjust the legs. You can bend as much as you like at that left knee. From here, keep breathing. Arms lift up. And then we'll hinge forward halfway. Nice. Hold steady here. Find that diagonal line. Through the hands reaching. That back leg pressing down. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll come up. We'll find reverse triangle. Breathing in and out. You can look up if you like. Maybe look forward. One more breath. And then from here, hands come down as we step back. Breathing in. And as you exhale, reaching forward as we bend. Inhale again, finding that zipper. And then into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Okay, again, observe the breath. Lengthen the inhales. Lengthen the exhales. Okay, one more cycle here. From here, we'll look forward. You can step walk or jump forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, lifting up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Next round, inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold, reaching down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, again, maybe some will step back, maybe others will jump back, ground through the palms as you breathe out. Bending the elbows, inhale here. So it's hard to talk and do the pose at the same time. Into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay. We'll turn towards your left side. So right now my back is towards the camera. Okay. And then from here, okay, we'll start to bend towards the right knee. Okay, so we'll find Skandasana. So you can turn the feet out and then we'll bend into that right knee. Okay, so hands can be down, hands can be in front. Okay, we won't be here very long. You'll come up again and then we'll lunge towards the left side. And then from here, again, hands in front of the heart, hands on the floor, or maybe arms out into a T. Okay, we won't be here very long. Inhale, come up. Okay. Adjust the feet as we fold forward. Hi, everyone. Staying here. One more breath. From here, we'll come up halfway. We'll turn towards the front again, the top or the front portion of your mat as you step back. Inhale. As you exhale, we'll transition through again. Okay. Don't worry, we'll do that same thing on the other side or facing the other side. Okay, leading with the left leg this time. Inhale, left leg lifts. Okay. We'll step forward in between the hands. And then this time you'll turn towards the right side of your mat. Okay. So from here, we'll skandasana or a side lunge. Okay. You can turn the feet out and then we'll lunge. We'll start with the left knee. Okay, so we all have different ranges in the ankles. Okay, so for some you might be a bit higher, that's fine. Okay, you can be on your right heel. Again, arms, you can play around with the arms, maybe even a full bind if you like. Okay, one more breath. From here, come up halfway. Okay, we'll skandasana over onto the other side. Again, you can play around. Okay, maybe half bind, maybe full bind. Okay, so this side is not as accessible for me. And then we'll come up again. Adjust the feet, let the toes point towards the long edge of your mat as you fold forward. Okay, you can adjust the arms, maybe framing right underneath the shoulders. One more cycle here, so you keep the kneecaps lifted. And then we'll come up halfway, turning towards the front of your mat again as we find plank. Inhale. And then choose your transition. Breathing in. And then into downward facing dog we go. Okay, breathing in and out. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. Okay, one more cycle here. And from here, we'll look forward. You can step walk or jump forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, making your way back. Again, so choose. Maybe we'll transition, maybe not, into downward facing dog. There was a lot of focus for me on that one. Inhale, right leg lifts. Okay. We'll step it forward in between the hands. All right. Now from here, okay, we'll start to balance. You can bring the hands forward on the mat or on blocks, and then we'll lift up into our warrior three. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, one more breath here. Okay. From here, we'll transition into half moon. Okay. So you'll start to turn your left toes off to the side, and then maybe left arm will start to lift up. Hold steady here. Okay. Left hand can be on the hip if you like. Okay. If left hand is on the hip, maybe we'll bend that left knee, okay, and then we'll grab hold of that left foot. All right, as we stay steady here, breathing in and out. Okay, one more cycle. And then from here, we'll release. Both hands or left hand will come down. We'll land back. Okay, land that left foot back, stepping back into your plank, and then choosing your transition again. As we make our way into downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg will lift. Okay. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay. From here, set up the hands again. We'll lift up to a supported warrior three. Okay. So hold here for a moment. Okay. See how, as I adjust my outfit again, as your left hip, left leg grounds down. From here, we'll transition into half moon. Okay. So notice how we move that leg. Okay. Maybe right arm, right hand will lift away from the floor. Maybe it will hold on to the hip, okay? Or maybe you'll bend that right knee, will grab hold of that right foot, okay? Then holding steady here as we balance, breathing in and out. One more cycle. And then from here, we'll release. Right hand will come down. It will bend that left knee, right foot lands back as we step back into plank. Inhale. And then we'll continue. You can choose your transition. as we make our way into downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, lengthening here. Maybe even breathing out through the mouth, letting it all go. One more cycle. And then from here, we'll lower down the knees, and then we'll find child's pose. So you sit down on the feet, you can lower down the head. You can even wiggle the hips side to side. So from here, we'll lift the head up, okay? And then as we reach to the arms forward, okay, we'll reach the hands towards the right side, okay? But still staying in child's pose. We'll add that side bend, okay? Breathe towards the left side body, ground that left butt down. Maybe your hands can be in your fingertips if you like, and then just inching those fingers forward. Okay, one more breath. And then from here, let's bring those fingers or hands over to the left side this time. Okay, so maybe explore how it feels when you press down on your palms, and then explore how it feels if you're up on your fingertips. Okay, and then see which one you'd like to work with. Okay, so you breathe in, or maybe one hand on fingertips, one hand with the palm down. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. We'll come back to center, and then we'll come up into tabletop. Okay. From here, from tabletop, okay, we'll bring that left palm down, left elbow down, left palm will face up. Interlace that right hand on top, and then we'll twist towards the right. Okay, and then we'll lengthen the butt back. Start to open the chest, or keep the chest open. Maybe you'll wiggle the hips side to side. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll come back to center. We'll switch sides. Right elbow down, palm faces up. Interlace the left hand on top. We'll turn towards the left this time. Twisting here as the butt lengthens back, or spine lengthens back. Okay, so breathe in and out. Okay. You can wiggle the hips side to side. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll come back to center. And then this time, we'll flip. And then we'll lie down on our mat. All right. Go ahead. Once you're down, okay, before we settle down again, bend the knees. Okay, we'll do our bridge. Okay, let the palms press down, and then as you inhale, hips will lift up. Okay, and then exhale, we'll lower down. We'll make it dynamic 2 more times. Pressing down on the palms and the shoulders as hips lift, and then exhale, lower. One more time, we'll do a hold. Inhale, we'll lift up here. Nice. So keeping that zipper at the belly. Okay, one more breath. And then from here, if your blocks are nearby, we'll take it into a restorative bridge. Okay? Or if you have a pillow nearby. If you want to go grab that, go ahead. So I'm using a 2-block setup. Okay? You can definitely just use 1 block if this height is not comfortable. Okay? And then as you rest the blocks underneath the hips, okay, or underneath the butt, you can keep the knees bent, or you can go ahead, straighten out the legs. Okay. And then we'll just let the palms face up. You can close your eyes, or maybe even bring the arms over the head, grabbing hold of the elbows. Okay. Just being in this space. Okay. Now, if you find this is too much, or this is not working for you, you can definitely come out of it. You can bend the knees. Okay. You can hold bridge. Okay. Or maybe if you find that you feel good here, maybe you'll close your eyes. And we won't be here very long. Okay, about 3 more cycles of breath. Just coming to that space where you can let the front body open up, particularly in the front of the hips. Making sure that the back body feels happy here. And then one more breath. If eyes are closed, maybe we'll slowly blink them open. If hands are over the head, reset the arms. Okay. And if the legs are straight, okay, take your time. No rush here as we start to bend the knees. Okay. Making sure you feel your feet, okay, so that you evenly press down as you lift the hips and then slide the blocks away, okay, as we lower the hips down. All right, taking your time here. Okay. This time we'll bring our feet as wide as the mat. Then we'll bring the arms out to a T. Okay, we'll lower down the knees to the left. Okay, you can stay here or left foot on top of that right thigh. You can close your eyes again. And as we stay in the twist, soften what can soften. It might be the face, maybe the shoulders, maybe the breath. Okay. Maybe you adjust in the twist. Okay. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. We'll release the twist, feet still as wide as the mat. And then we'll turn towards the right side. My nose is feeling itchy. Now, as we twist towards the right, you can stay in this shape or right foot can come on top of that left thigh. You can close your eyes again if that can help soften. As we breathe in and out. Two more cycles here. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Okay, we'll come back to center. Take your time as you reset. And then when you're ready, okay, you can bring the knees in towards the chest. You can lift your head up if you like. Okay, and then we'll lower back down again. We'll straighten the legs out. Palms will face up. If you have a towel, you can cover your eyes. Okay, if that feels comfortable for you. If not, okay, you don't need to use a towel. You can just simply close the eyes. Okay, and then we'll give ourselves a moment to settle down again, maybe settle in. And then we'll come to that space where we can find some form of stillness. As we try to let go what we can let go, or maybe soften what can soften in Shavasana. So if you have time to stay in your Shavasana a little bit longer or as long as you like, please stay lying down. Or for those that would need to get going, maybe we'll move the fingers and the toes. You can reach the hands over the head. Okay, maybe a nice big stretch. And then when you're ready, taking your time as you make your way up to seated. Okay. So you're gonna definitely roll over to one side first. And then we'll all meet in our seat. Okay. We'll close our eyes. We'll let our hands be soft on our knees. So as we all together breathe in and breathe out. One more time as we inhale and exhale. This time we'll bring our hands together as we bow down our heads. As always, giving yourself gratitude for moving, and thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed that. We had a bit of twisting, a lot of stretching, a bit of balancing. So if you want other theme classes or have any suggestions or comments, please write them down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.